Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with an updated variation of Splash Yard. In this deck, you're actually going to end up having the Dark Goblin instead of the Inferno Dragon, and you're going to have the Electro Wizard instead of the Ice Wizard. What the Electro Wizard allows you to do is win a lot of the bridge battles against the other Splash Yard players because they're always going to have Inferno Dragon. Also, the Dark Goblin is super solid at baiting out your opponent's log or their Barbarian Barrel. In Graveyard Freeze, a lot of the times they're going to have Poison and Barbarian Barrel to clean up the remnants of the skeletons, and if you bait out the log or the Barbarian Barrel with the Dark Goblin, your graveyard can get a lot more damage. Check out this deck for 12 win grand challenges or for pushing up the ladder. It's great in either scenario, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. We're going to go sauce out of good luck here against Noah. We're going to see what's up. Noah is really not dropping anything at all today. Okay, he's going to end up going for a Barb Barrel. We'll go for a Barb Barrel as well. Kind sir. Give me those positive elixir trades. I'll go in for a Graveyard and Freeze since we do have a tank for it a little bit. Oh, he's going in for a Golem, dude. Noah, what are you thinking, you madman? We're going to get so much damage here. There's no point in freezing. That would just be stupid. Basically, take out almost half of his tower. Oh, okay. Never mind. Way more than half his tower. I'm chilling, guys. I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard and a NATO. And, yeah, there's nothing that he's going to be able to do here. I'm going to wait till the last possible second before I do anything, though. I'm not going to give him too much value early on. I'm going to wait. Try to clip everything at the last second. NATO it all back. Get that juicy Electro Wizard damage. Getting that Baby D on top of his Baby D. And look at it. Graveyard Freeze comes out ahead. As per usual, guys. As per usual. Going to go in for another Graveyard here since we have the Baby Dragon tanking for a little bit. And then we also have a Bowler. Making him drop more Elixir, which he obviously doesn't want to do. And then I think the Bowler actually gets a hit on the tower or on the Lumberjack, and I think the tower might just be vanquished. We'll see. I think it just hits, yeah, just hit that, unfortunately. I have to go for a Barb Barrel on top of the Lumberjack, and the Lumberjack should end up dying to that. Had to do it a little bit earlier just to make sure that it ended up dying. And I can just, you know, I'm just going to end up dropping my Bowler. I'm going to drop my Splash Yard. I'm going to NATO everything back and then take the tower. So I think we're going to take 2 towers today. I think we're going to do a 2-1 victory against this guy. We'll see, though. One of the things that you really have to be careful of when you're playing Splash Yard is you want to be dropping your units off to the side here so they can't NATO it opposite lane. A little bit scared about that. Not going to lie. I'm going to wait for that Mega Minion. Then I'm going to NATO everything. And then I can actually freeze if I really needed to, but I feel like that's just like unnecessary maneuver when I end up... I meant to drop Electro, but that's okay. I'm going to end up dropping Electro now. I can end up dropping the Barbarian Barrel just to make sure that that ends up dying. I can't let that Lumberjack lock on. The Baby Dragon will. I fat fingered that and froze. I didn't mean to freeze. I meant to get more value out of it, but we're still doing really well. It's going to end up dropping another Golem in the back. We can just start stockpiling all of our units yet again. And I can go for a Naked Graveyard. That's not really that bad of a play against someone that has to poison, especially after he drops a Night Witch. He has to poison this if he wants to defend it. He's not going to. Oh, okay, he did. It's a bad play to poison that because it's still going to give me damage and it's going to put it in range, or if not, just straight up kill it. So I'm going to go for a freeze here. He actually tried to defend that for whatever reason, and then I'm going to NATO everything back so then he doesn't get the death damage on the Dark Goblin. We go for an Electro Wizard, and we do walk away with the W. So the one thing that you really want to be cognizant of, drop your Baby Dragon, drop your Electro Wizard, drop your Dark Goblin off to the right-hand side where my Baby Dragon was. Otherwise, they could actually NATO it to the opposite lane, and that could be really catastrophic for you. Gonna drop on us. He's never scared, apparently. So he's just gonna end up going for a Tombstone. I actually want to go for a Dark Goblin. Maybe we can snipe it. I'm gonna try to go opposite side of the skeleton so it can get on top. Okay, cool. That Tombstone is gone. Gone from this earth. Since he has Ice Wizard, he's not going to be running the Lava Hound Miner deck, most likely. It'll probably be some type of Graveyard deck. There it is. So I'm going to wait for the freeze before I go in for the Barb Barrel. There's no point. If I go in for a Barb Barrel and then he freezes, I automatically lose the game, so I can't do that. I have to wait. Looks like he's not going to, so now I'm going to go for the Barb Barrel. Not going to make that huge misplay. Get some good counter push potential. Going to wait for that Barb to get locked on. Going to freeze now. Skeletons are roaming in. Then he goes in for the Barb Barrel. So he's playing this super well. He knows how to actually play Graveyard Freeze. Assuming he's running Graveyard Freeze because he would have poisoned that if he had poison. It's really good. Bowler is balling through. Can Electro here. He's going to Tombstone behind so then I can't actually kill the Tombstone, right? Like the Tombstone just doesn't die because I don't have poison. Really, really obnoxious. I have to win the battles at the river here. So I'm going to have to focus on. Luckily, I did get a damage lead early. And I can stockpile some nice bowlers. Dark Goblin here, which you can't freeze. See what he does. Yeah, it's looking pretty clean for us. That was a really nice defense. If you notice what I did, I Dark Goblin behind so he can't freeze that. Spaced out my Baby Dragon to take that. Bowler to take all the skeletons, and then I had Barb Barrel if I needed to. Pretty important to have it down. It's going to go opposite here. He wasn't expecting that at all. He might take tower. He was not expecting that, man. He can freeze straight up too. Can Baby D. He just dropped so much elixir there that's not going to go towards the push that he wants. This is not going towards anything that he wants, guys. And then the Baby Dragon still makes short work of whatever he's dropping. Go Bowler here, and I'm going to go drop Dark Goblin yet again. The same interactions that we had before. He freezes, then I'm able to go in for the Barb Barrel. That's what I was talking about. You have to wait. I also have to NATO back the Bowler so that it doesn't get a juicy connection off on top of the Dark Goblin. So for all intents and purposes, this is a harder matchup for me because of the Tombstone. I can't really like just go in for graveyards whenever I feel like it. I have to make it calculated. See, when he goes in for that, when he messes up like that, then I go for the graveyard. Then I freeze. Keeping that Baby Dragon alive is perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have NATO to pull the Ice Wizard closer. He's going to just go opposite lane without NATO. Dude, he spent so much elixir there. Now I can win the battle at the river with Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard is so good at winning the battle at the river. That's why this matchup is actually semi-okay usually, because you end up having Electro, but yeah, I'm going to go drop my Dark Goblin again, and I'm not dropping my Dark Goblin in any spot that he really wants to freeze immediately. He's going to, though. I can just Barb Barrel, deny a lot of the damage, and notice the battle at the river, how badly we won that. The Bowler is so healthy, man. Can easily go in for a graveyard here. Freeze. He's going to go in for a Tombstone, I would assume. No, he's not even going to do it. Yeah, so we can just NATO everything. Get extra Bowler hits. GG. Well played. And peace out, Girl Scout. Glad to win that. It was definitely a difficult matchup since he had Tombstone, but we still prevailed. Let's go, guys. Making W's left and right. All right, we're going to go Dark Goblin into that. Fortunately, after he cycles the Barb Barrel, he's not going to have an answer to the Dark Goblin immediately, so he's going to have to go for a Baby D. So this is looking like it's most likely going to be a Golem deck after we see the Baby D and the Barb Barrel. Could also be a Lava Hound Miner deck, which I don't want to play against, but it might be the case. And he's going to go for a Mega Minion, so I still can't say. Really don't want to go for the Bowler until I see that, though, until I see the Golem. So Night Witch. Evidently going to be a Golem deck. Just going to go and cycle my Bowler in the back here. Don't want to go for a Graveyard. Want to NATO that back so the Night Witches don't get on top of me. Want to make sure that the Baby Dragon's able to get the maximum amount of damage possible. Disintegrate those bats. So I'm even in Electro. Fortunately, the NATO of his was really good. And it's going to end up killing the Dark Goblin. No, the Dark Goblin's going to stay alive. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That was well played on his end. It's well played on the NATO. I thought for sure he was actually going to get it. So he's going to play super aggressive. I can Bowler to bounce everything back. As long as his Baby Dragon gets hit, we're fine. Okay, so we're going to go in for a Graveyard. We're going to have the Barb Barrel tanking. And then I want to freeze if he goes in for a Night Witch. Yeah, he used his Barb Barrel and the Night Witch. So you really want to go freeze whenever you see someone use a Barb Barrel. Whenever they do that, that's one of their great removal spells, and they should be waiting to use that. When they use it haphazardly and aggressively, then you can NATO. Then you force out like another spell. If they don't have poison, they kind of just lose. If they have NATO, then yeah, that's kind of a waste. He just went in for another poison, so I can easily just go in for another Graveyard. Not really worried too much and freeze. He's going to have Barb Barrel, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, he freezes. Freeze just kills him. Yeah, he ends up going for Barb Barrel, but it's just not enough. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. What? We got a game against someone in our clan. Saucing out of good luck here. What's up, Abed? How you doing, dude? Really don't want to cycle anything right now. See what's up. See what he has. He's going to have to cycle the first card. 100% we're not dropping anything. Way better to wait when you're running Splash Shard. He's going to have bats. Don't know what this is yet. Really don't want to cycle too much. But I guess I will drop my Baby D. It is double elixir. Let's make it happen. It's a little bit more forgiving. So we see bats and we see a battle ram. So he's probably going to be running giant 3M. No, he's got P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. bats. Okay, is this the baby dragon variation with poison? Maybe that. We'll see. Drop electro. Gonna go dark goblin. If he poisons this, then I can get some nice advantage on offense here. I'm gonna freeze because I don't want to leak elixir. Can NATO that dark goblin into us instead of going in for barbarian barrel. Yo, that actually did not get hit. I'm so screwed. Never mind, we're okay. Bowler's going to be bouncing it back. I can go for a barbarian now. Tower's going to be hitting away on top of that baby drag. It's just really important to not leak elixir, so that's what we're going to focus on here. Go for a graveyard since he just went for a P.E.K.K.A. That can be distracted by skeletons, hopefully. We'll see. It actually did not go towards the skeletons. We're still going to go in for a freeze, see if we can get some value. Deal with the P.E.K.K.A. with just an electro wizard and a dark goblin on defense if I need to. I'm not going to go for the dark goblin just yet. I want to conserve elixir here, and then I want to get away with a barb barrel right on top of the dark goblin of his. So yeah, we're doing really well. Can just get away with the baby dragon, trying to minimize the amount of elixir I spend and never leak in this instance. I'm going to go for a dark goblin, so it's going to kill his goblin gang and still maneuver in the right hand side to work on his baby D. Oh, I was leaking a little bit. Super unfortunate. I'm going to freeze. Think that our dark goblin wins that battle, and then we can end up getting a lot of tower damage on him, and maybe we win the game just because of that freeze and that dark goblin connection. We go for a bowler because he's in a really bad card cycle, and because he has fireball, there isn't too much he could do in this matchup. Just waited until double elixir, and obviously our cards, I don't know, they stack up really well in double elixir, and obviously when there's more units on the map, the more splash that you have, the more value you're going to get. Just think of like 2v2, right? All the splash damage units, all the splash like poison, wizard does really well in 2v2 even. Like splash damage units, especially splash shard when there's more units on the map, double elixir, more elixir, more units in 2v2. It just benefits you to wait. And as long as you wait, you're going to have a huge advantage against most decks. So I just recommend waiting until double elixir before dropping the first card. Or wait for your opponent to make the first maneuver so you don't get caught off guard